Hey everyone, Sam the Man. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Blessings. Now remember, no matter what life chucks at you, no matter what, restoration of the mind, body, and soul is absolutely possible through the love of Jesus Christ. In these videos, I hope to tackle a big variety of subjects that affect us all in our daily walk with Christ and just being human. I'm not a professional, I'm not an expert. I'm just a regular guy. But I want to share with you my experience, strength, and hope, and how I live with life on life terms with Christ by my side. Now, the video today is a testimony. My testimony. I thought it would be quite helpful because I've lived with chronic illness for quite a long time, and I just hope that this message is of some use to someone out there. Now, going back a bit, I lived a very, very colourful life. It's probably a bit of an understatement, but it was pretty colourful. I just thank God that I was introduced to Jesus 10 years ago. It was a beautiful thing. Best thing ever happened to me. Greatest friendship on earth, Jesus. Now, when I was a year into my walk with the Lord, I suffered internal hemorrhaging and blood clots. And it took me 5 operations to fix it. Now, on the last one, I bled out. Wasn't very good, but touch and go. I didn't know, I was under anaesthetic. But when I came to, the surgeons came up to me and said, Sam, that was pretty touch and go, and I cracked up laughing. They thought I was bonkers, like off my head. But in my heart, I knew God had my back. And I said to them, look, God had my back. They just thought I was nuts. Hopefully you guys know what I mean by that. So our life was ticking on. I got married to my beautiful wife. I love it a bit. And yeah, life's going good. 5 years ago, I started getting really ill with my heart. Pretty scary, but I knew God had my back once again. Took about 8 months to get it right, in and out of hospital. It was pretty scary, don't get me wrong, but I'm just glad I had Christ with me, and my beautiful wife, of course. And so we got that fixed up, well, to a manageable level anyway. And life was ticking on again, and 3 years ago I sustained some injuries, some nerve damage, and we wonder why I wasn't healing. There were lots of physio and rehab, I still wasn't healing, and so we had a lot of CT scans and tests done, and found out I was riddled with osteoarthritis all through my body, and I was like, come on, God, really? Another one? Come on. Well, okay, but as long as you're with me, So that, not long after that, the daily pain was starting, and the stiffness and the joints, and rah, but God was with me. Here's the kicker. A year and a half ago, I started experiencing massive spasms in all my muscles, and super sensitivity to light, sound, and quite often it feels like my muscles are being ripped all the time. And lots of fatigue, insomnia. Yeah, it was pretty horrific, and these symptoms were pretty persistent. And I went and saw some specialists, had more tests done, and diagnosed with fibromyalgia as well. And I was like, really? This is it, man. Like, you've got to be joking me. And I was pretty angry, pretty bitter, pretty resentful. A shift happened to me spiritually. I was angry at God, resentful. It's like, come on, like, I've done the right thing. I changed my life around. I've been good to people. Done a lot of good things in my life. And this is how I'm being rewarded. It's not about your works, remember? Not about your works. So yeah, I had a bit of a dark cloud over me. I was keeping God over here instead of in here. Stopped going to church. I was becoming spiritually dead. I was isolating, withdrawing. Becoming a very bitter, angry man. Consumed by the pain. 24 hours a day of pain, and it's all I could focus on. And it's not a nice place to be in. I just thank God to a very close friend of mine. Reached out to him, and we had a big talk, and I broke down, and he said something that just changed everything. He said to me, Sam, don't be angry at God. He's not angry at you. He did not do this to you. Remember, he's angry with you. He's sad with you that this is happening to you. He's the one that gives you strength when you're weak. Like light bulb moment. I was like, oh, where'd that come from? Like, why did I not think about that? He's the one that was getting me out of bed every morning. He was the one getting me to the specialist appointments. He was the one getting me through the treatments. I was blind. But when you're weak, Satan sniffs at the door and whispers sweet nothings in your ear. He wants to see you down. But that conversation changed everything. I turned to prayer again. I strengthened my prayer life. I pray, spend time with God an hour in the morning, an hour at night. It may seem excessive to a lot of people, but to me, I need it. I need that regiment plan. It's important to tell him everything. Absolutely everything. Like, one of my favourite scriptures that helps me with this is Philippians 4:6. And it says, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank him for all that he has done. Gratitude is huge. I do a gratitude list every day. I'm grateful for the life I do have. I'm grateful that I live in a country where I can have treatment for my illnesses. I'm grateful that I have a beautiful wife by my side. I'm grateful to have Christ in my heart. Not focusing on the pain, not focusing on the negatives. It's a no-brainer. Whenever I start to waver to go back to that stinking thinking, I pull out my Bible. I talk to Jesus. I pick up the phone. Don't isolate. Have a tight core group. If you're suffering from a long-term illness or some tragedy, anything in your life, have that support. Pick up the phone regularly. Pick up that phone regularly. You need to get it out of here. Out of here. And you're never alone. You got Jesus. Just talk to him. Like it says in Philippians 4:6. Don't worry. Instead, pray about it all. Tell him everything. And listen. Remember to listen when you pray. Meditate. And thank him. Just want to reiterate. Don't isolate. When you're struggling, pick up the phone. Pick up your Bible. Talk to your loved ones. Remember, restoration of your mind, body and soul is absolutely possible for the love of Jesus Christ. Don't get me wrong, I have good days and I have bad days. I have extremely bad days, but I have Christ by my side every step of the way. And he gives me hope to get through. When there is life, there is hope. When you're down, Christ will bring you up. I know it's easier said than done, but just try it. Practice it. What do you got to lose? For me, I have everything to lose. Now, the purpose of these videos is for me to, like I said, share my experience, strength and hope. Now, if you're struggling with anything in your life and you want a bit of clarification or my opinion or my experience on it, chuck your question down in the comments box. Because remember, the only stupid question is the one you don't ask. And I hope to answer it to the best of my ability in a future video. Thank you for tuning in, and just remember, Christ is more powerful than your pain, your anger, your depression, your shame, your anxiety, your rejection, your loneliness. Most importantly, Christ is more powerful than this world. Peace be with you. Lots of love. Blessings.